A bot is defined by Google as an autonomous program on the internet or another network that can interact with systems or users. As you probably know, bots exist on all social media platforms. A widely spread claim is that bots do not just exist on social media, they populate most of it. So in this video we are going to see what stands behind this claim and what bots are all about.
Hi.
How are you?
Great, you.
I'm okay.
That's good.
Are you good?
Yes, I am good. I just said I was.
No, you didn't. I said I was. Together we are robots.
I'm not a robot. I'm a unicorn.
Remember the days we left at texts generated by AI? Well, these days are over.
Well, I don't know anything about any of this, so...
Then what?
At some point, AI Dinesh is going to reach out to AI Guilfoyle.
Oh.
Artificial intelligence made a long way since the early 2000s. Computers went from being able to analyze texts and give insights about them to conduct complete discussions from start to finish. A good example for AI capabilities is this subreddit of bots having conversations with each other. The way bots work is an entire field of artificial intelligence called natural language processing. In the past, this field was developed using statistics, classification, and decision trees. The results of these methods were not enough for communication with bots, which is why researchers improved bots' abilities using deep learning, or in other words, neural networks. In short, a neural network is an artificial intelligence system that gets data and produces an output according to certain constraints. What happens after input is processed and before output is produced is called a black box, since we don't fully understand what happens there. Basically, we give a computer training data and let it do its thing. If the system produces a good result, it is being rewarded with positive feedback. If it's a bad result, the system gets negative feedback. This way, the system is trained to produce better results. If you use Google's search engine and send a search query, clicking one of the top results rewards the system with positive feedback and reinforces the results, while clicking on the next page informs Google that the answer you got didn't satisfy you and the system should correct itself. If in the past a bot wasn't able to answer basic questions, chatbots today can make sarcastic remarks and win political arguments. We are now in a state where if a user is not required to go through a Turing test, it can be impossible to tell whether it's a bot or a real person. If you find yourself being the only one defending an argument in an internet debate, it's not unlikely that you are the only human taking part in this discussion. When many of the bots are controlled by one stakeholder, language analysis technology allows automatic ranking and replying to a statement, and in this way, either promote or silence the message. The way a stakeholder uses these bots is usually this. They are sent to places that promote the right opinion, or places that promote the wrong opinion, but already have wide reach. If a place that doesn't promote the right opinion has small spread, bots will probably not be sent there, so they don't increase traffic. This is why you would find discussions to be more civil in online communities with small number of participants. The idea is that if people believe that they hold an opinion that no one agrees with, they will conclude that they were wrong. And say what you will about this mindset, this method is proven to be successful. Bots pushed the long COVID theory that still lives in certain circles. From the looks of it, for bots not to affect your opinion, you have to be extremely stubborn. It got to the point that bots control the conversation everywhere. This flood of fake opinions makes people sick of it, so voices to make every user authenticate are getting stronger. And just like that, internet anonymity is about to die. Problem, reaction, solution. And what exactly is the right opinion? Earlier, bots silenced criticism on vaccines. Now, they silence criticism on Musk, who always appears to do the opposite of what he says he supports. Claims he wants to open the electric cars market while taking over it. Speaks of free speech but asks for user verification. Warns us from AI but develops brain chips. Complex individual full of inner conflicts, this guy. Obviously, identification-based sign-up doesn't mean there won't be any bots. You will be told that it stopped while internet anonymity dies.